Hello, Virgo. This is your reunion after the affair reading. I have chosen to use the cards I've designed for this particular reading, and I will not clarify, but I'll do a tarot reading after this. Now, Virgo, to be perfectly honest, wait a minute, I don't want you looking at my boobs. I want you looking at the cards. There. To be perfectly honest, this is the headiest reading that I have had so far. And I was quite unsure as to how to present this to you. So I've asked the Spirit to guide me in the format. I have what has been said by the cheated, that's the person cheated on one side, and the cheater on the other side, in between the action steps. Okay? So I'll be going from one side to the other. Here we go. The overall energy around this conciliation is patience. Patience is definitely needed because this is going to take a very long time to rectify or to at least come to some type of resolution if you still want to reconcile. And here's why. From the mind of the cheater, from the mind of the person who was cheated on, I know that you still love him. I know that you still love her. From the one side who did the cheating, you were never supposed to know. In between that it is important to me when you speak. So that tells you right there, communication is going to be paramount, extremely important in this scenario. But so is honesty. You have to be honest. Both sides have to be clear and honest about what they say. Now, on the cheater side, the overall energy is save yourself and not your marriage. And on the other side, on the cheater side, we have the cheater saying, I am clueless. I am clueless as to how to fix this. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I'm clueless. The cheated says they have come to a resolution within themselves. I refuse to let your affair ruin my life. I give myself permission to live again. And I do not feel safe with you. On the other side of the cheater, we have, I thought you were over this. Why are you so angry? This tells me that the person cheated on has been triggered. And regardless of how far or how long they've been back together, there has been a song, a smell, a word, an action. Something has triggered the person who was cheated on, and they have reverted right back to the emotions and feelings they had when they first found out about the affair or the fling. And the cheater says, I know I have hurt you. Let me help you heal. But eventually, even the cheater has to admit that I know I could cheat again. The cards in between advise to go within for answers And for some of you, it is time to leave. For others of you, well, a time to leave very easily could be taking a few months off, leaving for a few weeks, and coming back to start again from scratch. And for some of you, it's been a 2-year gap. You haven't seen this other person for 2 years. And you've grown since that time. But the lesson learned here is that, let me look at the, oops. Honesty destroys illusion. I don't know what's wrong with this card. Honesty destroys illusion, and it creates intimacy. So honesty is required to rebuild trust in this relationship. Okay? So let's pull these together, and then we're going to get on with the tarot reading. So for some of you, there was an affair, and whoever, excuse me, had the affair, whoever the cheater was, they got burned. And now they've come back to the person they've cheated on, only to find out that they have become quite resilient. They're a new person. They're not the person they left behind, and they very well may not be accepted back into the fold. So we'll see. So, Spirit, give me a reading on what we just read for the Virgo partnerships. Let's see what the energy is today and for the next few months. And I'm telling you, by the way these cards are shuffling, it's still some difficulties. There's still a little sticky situation going on. Ooh, shucks. I feel I should shuffle one more time. Spirit says this is it. So here we go. Taking it from the middle. All right, Virgo partners. Overall energy. Here is an offer. This is the Page of Cups. It deals with emotion. It's a very tiny offer. It could be meet me for coffee, tea. Let's go out and just talk somewhere. The pages are also children. So a child could also be involved with some of you. Six of Pentacles. It was revealed that you had put in, or someone had put in a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of love, a lot of money into a certain situation while expecting a return, only to find out the energy you infused in the relationship was being given away to someone else. So you did not get your return. It's like a loan. Someone has paid, it's like an emotional loan where someone has borrowed or given the emotional currency, and instead of being paid back emotionally, they were left behind, or they were the other person defaulted on the loan. And here we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a data collector. They collect data, intelligence. And this is the problem right here. because the intelligence that has been collected is not matching the offer that's being made. Okay? It's not matching the offer. Let's see why. In the past, someone feels that they were stabbed in the back. Someone else, the other, is feeling completely ruined at this point. Ten of Swords. This is constant worry, constant thinking about being defeated. Also in the past, someone had some poor choices and they made them. Someone's made every last poor choice there could be made. This is the Seven of Cups. And when you look closely at the Seven of Cups, you see things that are glittering that look like gold, but you also see, for some of you, you get to see what's in those cups underneath all that glitz and glamour. And then there is still that one cup in between. You don't know what that is. And someone fell for the mystery only to pull something out that was not for them. Topping off the reading, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is also the Wheel of Karma, which means that this is going to sound really weird to some of you folks, but things got so bad that the universe had to step in and change everything, which means things were exposed, people were exposed, and clarity was given to someone. When the universe steps in and starts changing things around, you know it's bad. So bad that it's taken someone off their path. Someone has been taken off their purpose because the whole three-way situation has become one tremendous distraction. It's not even a distraction anymore. It influences their entire life. And that's with both parties. So that's why the universe had to step in. Currently, we have the Ten of Cups. So someone is trying to establish a healthy and happy family situation, or just healthy, optimum emotions. Trying to be happy. Someone could be happy, but there is still a concern. Oh my God. And here's the concern. This is the Knight of Swords. Someone is aggressively charging into this relationship, demanding answers. This is the interrogator. This person will take your head off if you say the wrong thing. Figuratively, of course. Figuratively. This energy is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So that's a concern. Currently, we have the Empress, Libra, Taurus energy, the energy of love, luxury, motherhood, and a strong possibility that someone may be pregnant. And they're sitting right next to the family card. So some of you have reconciled and you have started a new family again. But what you're afraid of now is it all coming to an abrupt end. This is the Death card. Pluto, influence. Scorpio is the energy, which means that Scorpio energy deals with mystery. It also deals with the scorpion. And the scorpion is going to be a scorpion. The scorpion will climb out of the rocks and sting you. So someone is waiting for the other shoe to fall. Someone is saying, all of this down here, that's all well and good, but I am afraid that it's all going to fall away. Because someone is going to sting me and destroy me completely this time. Spirit says, and my baby. And topping it off, we have the Ace of Swords, clarity. So someone is really not being fooled by anything that's been said that was untrue, or any crazy insinuations, or any manipulative games. This Ace of Swords has cut through all of that. And for some, it's like the emotions have been turned off and they're dealing with nothing else but the facts. The facts. Yeah. And here we have the Nine of Wands. Oops. Sorry about this, the camera. The Nine of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Someone is holding fast. They're trying desperately to keep their family together and keep their family estate together. They've been through the ringer, Nine of Wands. They've been hurt. Look how damaged. Someone's been so hurt they need a stick to hold them up. But they're not giving up the fight for their family or for the family money. So someone's money, someone's estate, someone's home has been placed in jeopardy behind a third-party affair. Self-control at this point is very difficult for them. This is the Emperor. We have the Emperor now and the Empress. So for some of you, very well could have been twin flame relationship or some type of soulmate relationship. And right now, the emotional challenge is they don't know what to do. They have decision has to be made. But right now, they're blindsided. They just right now, let's just hold off on making any decisions because I'm not ready to make a decision. I've got a lot of fears. I've got a lot of feelings behind this. And I need to clear those out before I make the right decision. Outcome, again, we have someone holding on. This is the Four of Pentacles. This talks about someone keeping something close to their chest. Also someone very like a miser holding on to his last coin. Someone is holding on to this relationship like it's their very last coin. And they're not willing to let it go. At least for today. They're not willing to let it go. Before, they didn't give a damn. That's on the cheater's side. But on the side of the cheater, same thing. They just refuse. They've been through the ringer. They need a rest. But they're getting ready to go back to war to save their family. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands looking towards the future. Someone is looking towards the future. See, this is the thing about those three-way situations. Once they've blown up and you two have reconciled, you know you don't trust that other person anymore. You don't even love them the same anymore. And so now you're indecisive. You're not sure which to do. Your whole concept of love and partnership has changed. And Virgo, you have analyzed it to the nth degree and came up with this. And now you see things clearly. The future, some Virgos very easily could be planning a future for themselves, away from the situation, away from the relationship, away from the marriage, just moving right on. Because this person here is looking out into the sea. This is a merchant. He sent his ships out. And she's waiting for them to, or he's waiting for them to come back with coin. Okay? But this is for this particular one person, not two. Not two. And this very well may be the masculine in the situation. This is the Nine of Cups. This can be, looking forward to a happier future. This can also be the masculine in the relationship who is leaving the marriage or the relationship, you know? And for some of you, it was the masculine who left the relationship and called in a tower situation because of the three of cups, three-way situation. But they called it in too late. Here's the 8 of cups. They walked away too late. This one. And now they're in a position, they put themselves in a position where they don't even have the confidence of having new love or a relationship. They don't have the confidence that they can actually have an established union again. And someone, we have the King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have the Knight of Cups with a proposal or an invitation. And we have the Six of Cups. Some of you may be involved with the Leo. There's that Leo again. I'm sorry. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, who wants to make it like it was. But that's a delusion into itself because it will never be the same way it was. Again, make it like it was in the past. Others of you have contacted a lawyer who is sending out an offer, settlement regarding the children. And now we have the Star and the Four of Swords. Someone has moved into a healing situation where they are into deep meditation and trying to regenerate and renew their lives. This is also a singular activity. In here, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy, who appears to have been withdrawn from this three-way situation, this Three of Pentacles. Excuse me. It looks like the situation may have started on a job or in a business, or some way it started when there was like a training, an apprenticeship, or maybe coming together to create a business. So, now we have, wait a minute. We have a couple. We have a King and Queen of Cups. And we have the Two of Wands. The energy of the King and Queen of Cups, well, let me do with her first. She's the maternal one. She's the one most capable of using her intuition and moves through life emotionally. But when she's been hurt or when she thinks it's not in her best interest, she will shut her emotions completely off. Cap a lid on it. See that cap on that cup? The King of Wands is also, the King of Cups is also capable of deep, profound emotions. We're talking for both of them, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But he does not show his feelings on his sleeve. And he too is capable, very capable of cutting emotions off, believe it or not. And now it's like the couple themselves want to move in a new direction. Okay, Two of Wands. So, let's put this over here. Virgo partnerships. Some of you may very well be going on retreat or going to a spa to heal yourselves, while others are just closing the door behind you and locking everything down and isolating yourself until you can figure things out for yourself and decide and determine how you want to live the rest of your life, whether you'll be with this person or not. Okay? Save yourself and not your marriage. Patience. For those of you staying in the relationship or returning to it, rebuild the trust and use your honesty. Okay? Because you will definitely be starting over from scratch. It will never be make it like it was. That's nothing but a song. It's not a reality. This is Grand Madam wishing you much love.